Hi all, this is Lakshmi, working as assistant professor in the Department of ECE at SMSCT. So today I'm here to discuss about the lecture series on wireless technologies for IoT. So the unit here is overview of Internet of Things. So let us discuss about the introduction to IoT in this session. So Internet of Things first is defined by Kevin Ashton. So he is the person who had defined the term IoT in the year 1999. So Kevin Ashton is called as the father of IoT, Internet of Things. So we can define Internet of Things as the network of physical objects or things embedded with electronics, software, sensors, and network connectivity, which enables these objects to collect and exchange data. So this is called IoT. So we will have a input at our input side. We would have the sensors and other devices in order to measure the physical parameters, and it is processed by the controller or a processor used, and at the end you will have our activators with the help of the internet connectivity. So this system could function. So we call this as IoT. So it is a network of physical objects or things embedded with electronic sensors and network connectivity, which will enable these objects to collect and exchange data. So the Internet of Things life cycle is given as, so the first is collect. So we collect the data with the help of sensors. Then we communicate with the help of communication protocols that might be wired or wireless. And we analyze the data through the processor or controller. And towards the end is act, which is our output. So this is the IoT life cycle. In detail, we can call first is collection. So as I told, the devices and sensors are collecting data everywhere. So at your home, car, office, in the manufacturing plant, etc. So at your home, the smart home and the car, the parameters of the vehicle, and at the office. So all the data from these places are collected with the help of the devices and sensors. Then is our communication. So sending data and events through the networks to some destination. So that would be the communication protocols, maybe wired or wireless. Then we can use cloud platform or a private data center or a home network. And is analysis. So creating information from the data. So we visualize the data, we build reports and filters the data. Action is taking action based on the information and the data. So communicate with another machine, that is machine to machine communication, which should happen with the help of various protocols like OAP, XMPP, MQTT, etc. And we send a notifications like SMS, email, and text. So communication between the machine to machine, we call that as M2M communication protocols. So these are the four stages of IoT life cycle. So how does IoT devices work? So as discussed, so sensors initially enables the devices to collect data from the environment surrounding the device. Example, velocity, GPS coordinates, temperature, moisture, etc. So then comes our connectivity. So successively the data collected is sent to the cloud through either Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connection. Then is the data processing. Once the data is received by the cloud infrastructure, it can then, for example, check if the data received is adhered to the requirements, and if it is not, alert the user. Then is our user interface. Once the data is processed and given to the end user. So this is how the IoT devices works. So let us take an example here, RFID, sensor, smart tech, nanotech. So to identify and track the data things, we use radio frequency identification. And the sensor is mainly used to collect and process the data to detect the changes in the physical status of the things. Smart technology, so to enhance the power of the network by developing processing capabilities to different part of the network. And to make the smaller and smaller things have the ability to connect and interconnect, we go with nanotechnology. So main components of an IoT system as discussed are the sensors, connectivity, data processing, and user interface. So we can also use, there are a lot of IoT cloud platforms available like Amazon Web Service, Azure, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. So these are few IoT cloud platforms. So here is an example for an IoT. So a basic simple example is garbage monitoring system, urban waste management system. So here the waste are, you could see that the garbage cans are there. So when it is filled, the notification would be sent to the cloud platform, and from there it is given to the various end users so that the waste would be collected, and then it has been uh, it is collected and recycling plant, manufacturing plant. We have health and safety authorities, city council. So various things are there. So the garbage can be monitored effectively, and the waste can be disposed uh, according to this system. The IoT plays a major role in garbage monitoring system. So the infrastructure with access to the energy sources and long-ranging data communication, the cloud platform which supports the sensing as a service. So the garbage truck will collect the waste, and these are the few technological challenges of IoT. So at present, the IoT is faced with many challenges like scalability, technological standardization, interoperability, discovery, software complexity, data volumes and interpretation, power supply, interaction and short range communication, wireless communication, and fault tolerance. And the security is also one of the challenges faced with the IoT system. So, a lot of applications are there with the help of this IoT in various sectors like smart health, smart city, smart car, wearables, smart appliances, smart buildings, smart home, smart TV, and smart farming. So, these are the areas where IoT is being used. So today's assessment discuss on the technological challenges of IoT. So as already we have discussed, scalability, standardization, interoperability, power supply, software complexity, fault tolerance, and security is all are the major technological challenges of IoT. Thank you.